station number 3. It's an alley that's in between the condo and one of the Miami bridges. So technically it is city property.
Okay.
And the city of Miami has been wonderful. I even met with the director of the city of Miami Bridges and has given me permission to leave a water bowl there for the cats, because I promised not to leave any paper plates or to litter. And so it's worked great. They've been very supportive of me coming there, and they've actually thanked me for coming and trapping the cats, getting them spayed and neutered. Okay, we're at station 3. We're still a little bit early, but I'm going to start calling for them, and you should start seeing them jump out and do their little happy dance to see their dinner ticket coming along. So follow me. Babies! Babies! Hello. Now this is Romeo. He's the most important because he is the king of the kingdom here. He's actually very friendly, very social with humans. I don't know. He'll come back. And then here we have more cats. There's 4 tabby sisters, so this is one of them, and the one approaching us on the ledge there is one that was recently dumped here. So again, illegal to dump. Unfortunately, we don't know who it was to report it, but we've named him Charlie, and only recently in the daylight could I tell he's an unneutered male, and so I still have to trap him and neuter him. And it's been very difficult with so many cats around that I can't use a regular trap. I will have to use what is called a drop trap. But he's already warmed up to me recently, so obviously he belonged to someone. So let's see. More cats, let's meet them. Hey, baby. That is Samantha, one of the tabby sisters. And actually, here's where we feed them. You can tell from the stains here on the pavement. This is where we feed them because there are no cars that come here through regularly, just 2 cars a day, because that is the tower up ahead from the bridge. So here's where we feed them. Hey babies, and that's Charlie up there on the ledge. And this is Sabrina.
It's absolutely incredible.
She has a slightly different ear clip. She has a V cut. There is an organization here that does low-cost spay neutering called Planned Parenthood, and they do the V-chip. The universal is actually the sliced of the tip, but they use the V-chip, same as Romeo here. And he is the king of the kingdom. He warms up to people very fast. I thought of bringing him in, but you know what? He really protects all the cats, and you see him roaming the entire neighborhood.
Now, Christine, this brings me to another point. Again, going back to the trap, neuter, return. The misconception I think that society has is that feral cats are spraying and howling, and they're in heat, and they're causing all kinds of noise and menace. It appears to me that when you spay and neuter these cats, it really tames their aggression and their level of noise and becoming a nuisance.
It really does make a difference. There isn't that, what they call yowling from the mating. There isn't that spraying. You don't ever smell urine here. And so it does make a big difference in their behavior. And they're not aggressive. And that's another misperception if people don't know about feral cats. They think of something similar to a wild pack of boars that's going to charge after them. No, they do not come after people. If anything, they're afraid of people and they will hide. They are smart and they will defend themselves, and it's only when people try to hurt them that they may, you know, defend themselves. So that's important, but they've never charged after people. None of these cats. No matter where they're here at the riverfront or where I go help other people with their collie of cats, has one ever charged after or tried to attack me. Here comes Mama Cat. Hey Mama Cat, she's the sweetest. She's got the sweetest cherub face, like an angel. But sometimes she has a sad face because she had a kitten that passed away. And that brings me to a very important point that most people don't know. And this image, once I saw that, got me started. That when you have an unspayed and unneutered female and male cat, first of all, it can lead to 5,000 cats in 7 years. That's how fast they multiply. But what most people don't know, and I have seen this, and that image haunts me, half of all stray or feral kittens die before age 8 weeks. These poor kittens suffer and die, so half of them born out here don't make it. And once you see that tiny, frail little kitten stumbling, taking its last steps, falling, gasping for its last breath, that's when you realize there's a problem, and it is an epidemic, and that's how I got started.
That has to change you as a human being.
It does, forever change me. Hey, honey. This is an empty lot, and there's Cosette. I'm sorry, while I'm here, I gotta feed them real quick.
This is not one of your actual
Yes,
areas,
this is
or it
Station 2. This is Station 2, yeah. This is owned by a bank. And there's some more cat shelters here. Now these two girls fight all the time. She usually does a happy dance and rubs. See how she rubs? She'll rub against the edge of the house.
So you can look, but
so you can see.
touch.
See, she's happy. See how she's rubbing? I cannot pet her whatsoever. See? She's very happy here. Then I'm ready to feed her. Hey, Cosette. Okay, so this is Cosette's bowl, and somebody donated this used igloo as her shelter. Cosette, come on, honey. Don't be scared. She's hiding there. She's a little shy of you guys right now. And someone built this years ago for me when I first moved here. She used to stay in there when it was more hidden in the bushes. Now it's a little bit more exposed.
Yeah, this seems very, very open to me. I wouldn't expect that the cats would be in such an open place.
They come here for their feeding, but I noticed they stay primarily in the bushes, and that's why I'm going to have little shelters built into the bushes there when it rains, because this is pretty open for them, and that's why they just come here for their food. So now I'm going to try to feed Tabitha. Come on, Cosette. Tabitha. Tabitha normally would be here next to me, as she is back there and rolling on her side and wanting me to scratch her belly. But she's a little shy right now since she's meeting you for the first time. So I'm going to leave her a bowl. And this territory is normally Cosette. Cosette doesn't get along with any cats, so she always has to be by herself. So Tabitha is risking her life by coming here, but Cosette has tolerated her. So it's interesting how they all have their own unique personalities.
Yes, I love how you know all their names. I have 7 cats and I have trouble keeping track of their names. You have 20 and they all have great, clever names. How did you come up with them?
You know, my background is marketing just like yours, and so when I get to know the cat and their personality, it just hits me. Like here we're just feeding Cosette. She's more or less an orphan, so I think of the famous novel Les Miserables. So she's a Cosette. Charlie just has so much personality. He's a Charlie. Romeo is a lover. He's sweet, he's affectionate. That was an obvious. So just like that, the names came to me. So
I got to admit, Lion King was my favorite. That's a perfect name.
And they know their names.
Yes, I can
so
see
that's
that.
where they're like outdoor
Christine,
pets.
I happen to know for a fact you're a dog lover, but here we are, and I see all this enormous love and compassion for these cats. How did this start?
Actually, right here at this very spot where this entrance sign is, the Riverfront, is a hollow interior, and I found this itty-bitty kitten. She couldn't have been more than 6 weeks, crossing this 6-lane major road. And she was going to get ran over, so I literally ran out there to stop the traffic and save this kitten, and I knew something had to be done, and I found the mother here with 2 other kittens, and I found more cats. I said, this is a problem, and I reached out to the Cat Network here, a non-profit organization, and a volunteer came out within 2 hours. She taught me how to rescue these kittens, how to trap the cats, and that just started the ball rolling in my whole involvement here.
Okay, wow. Well, you've done an incredible job taking care of them.
Thank you, and I love it. It's a passion.
Yeah, it shows. And I'm really hoping that by showing everybody all of this, we can really share in the excitement and help the cat population out.
Well, I hope so too, because education is key.
Yes, I'm seeing that now. And I'm a cat person, and I learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.